Okay, so I want. Hold on, I know you don't like when I put it at the angle. My phone's charging. Oh well. I want to tell you about my Vegas trip. As of right now, I'm super exhausted. It's like 3:30. I just woke up like an hour and a half ago. Okay, so let me start from the beginning because I have a lot of. Oh, let me go off and start before I start going off. I want to upload pictures and videos from the trip because I took some pictures like with you in mind. That there's pictures like I wanted you to see. So I do want to like make a small video of like the pictures and videos I took. Because I want you to see them. I deleted CapCut, so I might download CapCut and just like make a video from that and just like show you all the pictures I took and the videos and stuff. So yeah. I'm sure you'll love these pictures. You'll love these pictures because I was just thinking, I was like, oh, I want Cyrus to see these pictures so bad. So I do want to show you these pictures. You don't have to look though, because I know I shouldn't be right here, but I do want to tell you about my Vegas trip, and I do want to tell you that everything was safe, everyone was okay, we are good, and I'll get more into that. So let me start from the beginning. Monday, I don't know if you kept seeing my earbuds, statuses, things, or whatever. We were at the airport for 12 hours, okay? We were supposed to, board the flight at 7, my time, get there at 9, your time. We got up at 2:30. Okay, we get to the airport. They kept delaying our flights. They brought us to multiple different gates, multiple different terminals. I'm just like, this is insane. Like, so finally our plane pulls up and we didn't get on the flight till like 5. At this point, I'm super exhausted. Okay, so we were at the airport for a while, and of course we were with the people on the plane, so we were with them for a while. So Zaria had made this friend named Alyssa at the airport. She's from Atlanta. She was going to Vegas for the same reason. Like, her friend had a birthday and it was Zaria's birthday, so they clicked very well. So she was kind of like, she was with us at some point. We hung out with her one of the nights. Yeah, so apparently our plane had got struck by lightning. I was like, I literally don't even want to be on this plane. Like, I was literally so scared. I was praying to God, like, almost the whole time. Well, half the time, and then the other half I fell asleep on the plane. Honestly, like, our plane being delayed, I was kind of, like, thinking in the back of my head, I'm like, because I had prayed for my safety multiple different times before I went on Vegas, so I'm like, maybe this is God's way of protecting me, like, delaying our flight, you know? So I was honestly kind of, like, I felt a little grateful, and it definitely calmed my anxiety. But yeah, we got on the flight at, like, 5, and we didn't end up getting to Vegas until, like, 6, maybe. Maybe 5:30, something like that. Your time. Because I was in your time zone, which I felt amazing about because it made me feel so connected to you, but I hate it. I hate your time zone. I don't know if you kept seeing my earbud statuses, but I hate it. Absolutely hate it. And after that flight, I felt jet lag for the first time. I was so exhausted. Like, I just couldn't do anything. But we got to the hotel room. Zaria and Zakira needed to go to, like, CVS and they got souvenirs and stuff, so they all went out, like, just for, like, an hour or so just to get souvenirs and, like, whatever they need at CVS, and I stayed in the hotel room, and I just took a little nap, and they came back and woke me up, whatever. And so after that point, Zaria did want to go out to, like, a club that night, because it's Vegas, like, that's what she was excited for, but she actually ended up sick, like, before we had even went anywhere, did anything. Like, she said she didn't eat all day, and also she smokes weed, and so I guess that had something to do with it. I really don't know, but she was puking in the hotel room, and then she ended up falling asleep, and we just all ended up falling asleep. So we didn't do anything that night. Yeah, which was fine by me. I was fine staying in the hotel room because I was exhausted. I was literally jet lagged. Like, it was insane, and the time difference was just insane. The time difference was astronomical. It was bad. It was awful. Um, um, so yeah, she was sick that night. We didn't do anything, and she didn't go to bed till like maybe midnight. 8, 9, 10. Maybe it was like 10 or 11. But I went into, because we had two separate hotel rooms. I was with Tara, and then Zaria and Zakira were together. So I went to their hotel room because I had keys for both rooms. And I was just sitting in there just to make sure she was okay. And I was just chilling with them. So I didn't go to bed till like midnight. And then we woke up the next morning at like 5 in the morning. I guess because of the time difference, you know? I guess we're just used to being 3 hours ahead. So, like, we did not plan to wake up that early. We ended up waking up, and then we got up. I got coffee, I got a breakfast sandwich, and then I don't know if I took a shower. I think I took a shower the night before, so I was already ready for bed while Zaria was throwing up. I honestly, I wasn't gonna go out, so I had already gotten ready for bed. I was so prepared to tell him I'm not going out. I'm staying in this hotel room. Yeah. And so I woke up and I got ready, and we didn't really do much. We kind of just walked around the strip because we were on the strip. We didn't have like a rental car, or we didn't Uber or anything. So we just like walked around. We went to Ross. I remember going to Taco Bell, and I did get like, I don't know if you see this on TikTok, it was like alcoholic Baja Blast. We got a big one, like the tall one, and we just shared it between the three of us, which it didn't even really do anything. There wasn't that much alcohol in it at all. So we were good, and it was good. It was really good. I mean, I love Baja Blast, so I was like actually super excited to try it. Um, then we were with Tara, of course she was with us, so we don't worry. But we walked to like the big stores like Louis Vuitton. There was like a Louis Vuitton. Before we started walking though, we did go to brunch. And we had walked around for a good 4 or 5 hours. So we went back to the hotel room after walking around. We walked to the other hotels. We were just pretty much exploring, you know? When we got back to the hotel room, I was sunburnt. I was so sunburnt, and Tara ended up taking a nap, and I couldn't like sleep. I don't know why I just couldn't sleep. I felt a little restless. I guess it's because like I'm on my toes and we're in Vegas, and I don't know, it was just a lot. So I got ready again, or I didn't get ready. I touched up my makeup and put on our dinner outfit, or my dinner outfit, and we went out to dinner. We went to the Sugar Factory. And I hadn't really ate brunch because I had already had that breakfast sandwich. So I ate like a few bites of my food, and I was like, I can't eat anymore. But then I was hungry until we went to the Sugar Factory. My stomach ended up hurting so bad, so I didn't even eat there. Like, but I did end up getting a milkshake, and I drank maybe half of it and ate the brownie off the top, but that was about it. And I don't know why my stomach was just like tore up. I was like, I couldn't eat that much. I don't know what was wrong, but I did drink a lot of water. So after dinner, Zaria did want to go out that night, which I could understand. Like, excuse me, that's the whole reason why she's there. You know, she's turning 21, so she wanted to go out. So after dinner, we all went back to the hotel room. I took a shower, took all my makeup off, and got ready again. But before we went out, we had found out that there was a dress code. Like, you couldn't wear sandals, your stomach couldn't show, men had to wear suits. It was like this crazy list. It was just dress code, and it was like apparently a strict dress code. So we're like, okay, great. So I wore cheetah print shorts, which weren't like short or anything, and then I had on this like black top. It was a spaghetti strap, but I was like covered. So yeah. And gotta stay respectful. But yeah, I did end up wearing sandals because, yeah. After we got ready, we were already running a little bit late because it started at 10 and we didn't end up leaving until like 11:30, leaving the hotel room. So we walk to this club and we get in line. We're like waiting, and honestly the line is filled with like a bunch of, they looked 21, all of them. They looked like they were in a frat, they looked like they're in sororities, and they're all kind of fancy. So honestly I am feeling a little good about this because I was like, okay, like they're people our age, you know, like it made me feel a little comfortable because at least it's not a bunch of old men, you know. So we wait in line and we get in there, and it was really fun actually. And we had met up with that girl from the airport, and she also had a friend with her that was turning 21. So it was really fun. We kind of stick to ourselves the whole time. I didn't really drink that much. Maybe like a couple shots or whatever, which they don't really, alcohol doesn't affect me unless I sit there and drink a lot of it. So it wasn't like, it didn't do too much, you know. So I was good, you know, and I was actually looking out after everybody and just making sure everybody was okay. We were looking after each other just to make sure we were all safe. There was a few like weird encounters that we had while we were there. Like a bunch of guys kept going up to Zaria, which is honestly very shocking to me. Not to sound mean or anything, but it's very shocking. Like there was a couple weird guys, like they kept talking to her, and like, so every time someone tried to talk to me, I literally, this was me, like, please go away. I had kept you in mind. Like, I was not trying to talk to any guy. And honestly, even if you weren't in my mind, I'm still not trying to talk to any guy. So, like, and it's not like they were weird or anything. They would just come up to you and be like, hey, what's your name? And it's like super loud. Like, you really can't hear at all because the music's super loud. And then every time, like, if I heard that, like, hey, what's your name? Or what's up? Why are you here? I'd be like, this was me. There were some instances where I had to like trade places with like Zakira because there were like weird guys behind her. And then, yeah. But most of the time I was like against the wall. And then the girls were like we were like in a little circle and they were like kind of facing me. But I wanted to stay on the wall. So I was on the wall. So yeah. That wasn't really that bad. And it was fun. Like, they were playing early 2000s music, which I'm a sucker for early 2000s music. So I was having fun. I was like singing all the songs. Like, it was super fun. And yeah, honestly, the night was pretty nice. Like, I was expecting it to be worse, honestly. Like, I thought, I was really worried I was going to be kidnapped or something. So I was on my P's and Q's, you know. But no, it was actually really fun. Like, we were all vibing and we were just having a good time. Like, we were just singing and you know, the lights were cool. Like I said, though, there was a couple instances where some guys were weird, but if they were weird towards me, I'd turn them away. Now, if they were weird towards like Zakir, like I had to switch places with her maybe a couple times, and Zaria handled her own. Like she has Demise, which is her boyfriend, so she wasn't trying to be disrespectful towards him either. So, and I've told them multiple times, like, I kept saying, my heart belongs to another. Okay, so I'm genuinely not trying to do anything bad. And Zara was like, no, I get it, because I'm right there with you, girl. I'm like, okay, as long as you understand. But, I mean, I know we're not, like, technically together or anything, but I still love you. Like, wasn't gonna disrespect you in any way, shape, or form, because I still love you. So, yeah. We ended up, we were getting really tired. We got there, like, midnight maybe, and then I don't know. And then we left around like 3, I guess. I was ready to get out of there. We were just like tired, like, and I was hungry because like I said, I didn't eat. So we actually ended up leaving, and I got Subway. I think that was the only place open. So I got Subway and I ate like a 6-inch, and then I had a cookie. So it was good. And then I had some water. And then we waited for those girls to get an Uber, and then we went back to our room. And yeah, we had a lot of fun. So then I get to the room. I don't know, it's like 5 at this point. It was like either 4:30 or it was like 5 o'clock. I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to the time. So I get to the hotel room. I end up going to sleep, whatever. Guess what time I wake up? 8:30 in the morning. Like, that time difference was just killing me. I'm just like super tired. And then that was yesterday. And then we were supposed to check out of our hotel room at 11 a.m. and then they held our bags and we sat at the hotel at the pool all day, and we left at like 4:30, and I'm so sunburnt. I even sprayed myself with sunscreen like twice, and somehow I ended up getting sunburnt. But yeah, I'm sunburnt, and I'm so jealous of your freaking just naturally tan skin. I don't know. I hope you're paying attention to my earbud status. But yeah, so after that we kind of just waited around in the hotel. I don't know if I said this, but we did not touch a casino. We did not touch a machine. We refused, okay? Losing money does not sound appealing to me, and it was a bunch of old people anyways. A lot of the casinos were filled with old people, not gonna lie. Yeah, we just waited, and then we got to the airport at like, this makeup was from yesterday morning. I haven't had time to take it off. And when we got home, I refused. I'm like, I instantly, like, my head touched this pillow, I was out, I was gone. I'm so tired. We got on our flight at 11. We got to the airport at like 8 maybe. And we waited at the airport. And yeah, we got on the flight, and I slept the whole time on the flight. And we ended up getting back at Atlanta 5 a.m. my time. And then we had to pick up the dogs. And then we got here at like 7:30. So yeah, we'd gotten no sleep last night, except for on the flight. So that's like super lovely, Yeah. That's like, our trip was really good, like, it was fun. I'd definitely go to Vegas again. It was really fun. I just wish you were with me. Like, I don't know. I do all this stuff and I'm like, it makes me miss you even more. I always wish that you're with me through these things. Like, especially on the plane. Like, if you were with me on the plane, you're sitting next to me, oh, I'm passing out on your shoulder. Like, that'd be so much more comfortable than sitting up. Like, my neck kills me every single time. I just miss you. And I'm gonna show you pictures and I'm gonna show you videos because I want you to see all of it. I want you to see. And I wanted to tell you about my trip. I might make a part 2 of this video just because I have some funny, silly little stories. Especially, there was like this old couple at the airport and they're rude. But yeah, so I might make a part 2 and just tell you a couple little stories, but I just wanted to tell you that my trip was really fun, and I tried to update my status for you as much as possible just so you could see what I was doing throughout the day, and I think I was pretty good at keeping up with that. We were safe, we were fine. Any man who approached me, I sent them on their way, so I kept you in mind. Yeah. So, I'm already at 20 minutes, and just know that I love you and I miss you a lot. And I know that we're not technically together, but I still love you and I do still respect you. And at this point in my head, it's either you or nobody, you know? So I don't know, I don't think any of us really did anything like too crazy anyways, but I don't know. I just miss you. And I had so much fun. I saw that you went golfing yesterday, and I hope you had a lot of fun because it's golfing season again, so I know you're excited. I know you're super excited. I just miss you, and I love you a lot. And I know we're not together, but it's like you're still here, you know? I just love you. And also, our son went with me to Vegas. And I talked about you. I talked about you a lot. Yeah. Just wanted to tell you about my trip. I'm super tired. I have to unpack and take a shower. So, I wish you could have been with me. Anytime I'm on a trip, I think if you were with me, it'd be automatically 10 times a better trip. Like, I'm tired. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye.